A commission meeting.
Okay, next we are going to consider Sunny Hills University. Dr. Uprichard, would you like to start the discussion?
Thank you. So Sunny Hills University is a small regional university with a student body of about 1,000. The site visit team's report indicates that the curriculum meets the stated learning objectives. The graduation rates are at 75%, so that's fine. But I do see one major issue in the report. This university does not seem to have a good business model. They're the only university in a 2-hour radius, but they seem to actually take pride in not spending any money on advertising. Their budget lines are flat, as are their enrollments. I mean, how do they expect to get the resources to grow their programs? This program is in a high-demand field.
I'm not remembering that the team identified any problems with program having adequate resources. Was the budget okay?
Yeah, the budget was fine. And they have enough resources for now, but they're missing a huge untapped potential. And Meadows College, they're considering expanding into the region. They could jump into the market and undercut Sunny Hills anytime. If we want our field to be forward-looking, we need to demand that from our programs. I think we have to give them a not met finding in terms of resources until they can show us they have a plan to advertise and to grow.
A site visit meeting.
Okay, next we'd like to talk to you about your assessment procedures. We've read the self-study, but I want to hear from you how you, in your own words, believe that you are tracking learning outcomes.
Sure. Well, as you know, we're a relatively new program, and as we explained in the self-study, we gave a grid that maps all of our assessment activities linking back to the learning objectives. And our department secretary compiles all of this data and tracks it for all of the different activities that we do, and then we all review it as a faculty at our annual retreat.
That's a lot of data. Is that workload manageable for your department secretary? And that seems like a slog for your faculty to go through all that paper every year.
Yeah, you know, it is a lot of work, but we really believe in the process, and we're all really committed to it, from the department chair all the way down through the faculty and the staff. And it really seems to be working for our program. Our data show that we're improving on all of our metrics, so we feel really good about it.
Huh. You know, my program used to do that review on paper too, and it really didn't work for us. And so we bought this software package. Have you heard of Learning Gorilla?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. A part-time worker can put the data in. It runs all kinds of reports. It's great. I do not know how sustainable your paper review process is going to be. I'm going to strongly recommend that you look into getting Learning Gorilla. In fact, you know, we're going to put that in the site visit team's report so that your dean knows how serious this is.
Accreditation staff meeting.
So today we need to come up with some overall plans to structure our upcoming standards review. Let's start brainstorming.
Okay. I know a lot of our site visitors are concerned with some of the programs who've recently moved away from the traditional introductory seminars and cohort programs. There's also a lot of concern about the growth in part-time programs and use of online sessions in place of in-class discussions.
I've heard a lot of that too. There is a real concern that we are getting away from our field's traditions and norms. I mean, how can you get the same level of professionalization if you're all coming and going at different times or aren't sitting in a room together for discussion? So much of the learning goes on because you all have to make it through that experience together, showing up no matter how tired you are.
I think you have a good point. Do you want to work with a subcommittee of commission members to draft a standard that ensures our curriculum stays the way that it was?